with the punches, okay? And, tonight I kind of was feeling very stretched thin. I'm looking at my time and energy being put into something, and, you know, you got to have conversations in business. It's not, you know, just throwing parties, right? So, I'm just like, what's the plan? And we kind of at the beginning talked about the plan, or so I thought. And, people always say what you want to hear when you're first meeting them. So, and, maybe my memory doesn't serve me well. But when I'm making labels for tinctures or whatever, when I'm spending hours doing that, when I'm, investing my time and energy into something, I need to know that there's going to be a return on that investment. Any smart business person would say that. Okay. So, I brought it up. It was met with a lot of emotion. Every time I turned around, there's something being ordered for the farm, ordered for the event, but you don't know if you want to do events all the time. Why are we spending the very little money we're making on all these things if you don't even know that that's what you want to do? So, you know, everything works out the way that it should work out. There were other things, online behavior, just policies. When you shout really loudly, nobody hears you because nobody wants to be screamed at, right? And, I don't want to be aligned with that behavior, and no matter what your message is, if you're shouting it and being ugly with it, I don't want to be aligned with it. And there were many things that I bit my tongue on and I didn't ask about because I knew that I would be dealing with somebody who would be emotional and very, very heated if it wasn't what they wanted to hear. So, truthfully, respectfully, I'm glad to be rid of that energy. And I know that, my mission, my path is very clear. I'm very focused on giving people an amazing opportunity to just connect with themselves in whatever venue that looks like. I mean, I think there's so many ways that you can meet with people, meditate, use sound therapy, ways to work within people in your community. But that being said, like, working with others is not always a simple thing to do. And everyone that I've come across in the wellness industry so far, they have their rituals, they have their habits, they have their routines, they have their ways. And, I'm not everybody is flexible. So, and I've come to a point where I'm also becoming